Good morning. It rained. It finally rained. Significant amount of rain. I was worried there for a minute because they had been calling for rain, and then the initial storm was coming through or blowing. Well, we had a little bit yesterday morning, I guess. We had half a tenth, and then yesterday afternoon about 5 o'clock there was a line that built up in Indiana and was coming across, and just watching it you could tell like this isn't going to amount to anything. We aren't going to get anything out of this. It got really windy, blew through really hard. In fact, ripped the door off of our little porch on our office storage there. I'll show you something else that the wind did that was just shocking. And then we got another half a tenth. We ended up, I think we were up to like 0.13 inches for the day after that line blew through. And it looked like it was over, like it was starting to get clear off, and I'm like, crap. And then all of a sudden stuff started building to the west and kind of worked right through a very small area here. Some really small, heavy cells that just kept popping up one right after the other, and they kept hitting us. It's gonna rain more now. And we ended up with, I believe, 1.5 inches total. So our rain gauge got up to 6/10, and we've got our, weather, Davis weather station. That's a digital thing. About 3 weeks ago, I got a notification that the batteries were low on the console, and well, I haven't done anything with it yet because it didn't matter, it didn't rain. But then we lost power, and it reset, and it started over, and now we have another 9/10 on the gauge. So I believe we had 6/10 plus 9/10 equals about 1.5 inches. And looking at some of the rainfall estimate maps, that seems pretty close. And there's enough water laying around that I believe it. It's awesome. It is awesome. So that's going to help out tremendously, especially, moving forward this week. There's more chances of rain. We'll take it what we can get here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. So when we got that wind yesterday, this bean head was sitting right about there. And then we were all in the house here. And I came out to leave, and the bean head was in the bean field across the road. The wind actually blew it across the road. Yeah, I was like, holy cow, that's crazy. So Dad pulled it back across here. Yeah, well, I guess it's gonna keep raining. All right, the irrigation is shut down. We were making the last pull of that field when it started raining yesterday. So we did cover the whole field one time. We got her shut down, and it can sit there until it dries off a little bit. Now, we have a couple of things going on this week that are important that we get done. Number one, clean up and put away the corn planter. We're done with it. We've been done with it. We finally got our tractor unhooked from our anhydrous bar. So that is today and tomorrow's project, is power washing, cleaning, getting this put away. Number two is get ready for wheat harvest. I don't know that it's going to happen by the end of the week. Probably going to turn wet now that we're going to need to be in the fields. But we got to get the grain cart hooked up. We got to get the combine out and ready. We got to get the cutter bar on the bean head changed. So those are my big projects for this week. Well, it is lightly raining outside, but let's go ahead and get our planter hooked up so we can start cleaning it. Got it picked. We've got these super nice hose ends, so it makes it real easy to know what hose goes where. They've got they're color coded, they've got the numbers, they match the covers on the outlets, and they've got the extend and retract symbol on them, so you know which one's left and right. Oh, them are awesome. Oh, it's dirty. It's real dirty. Trying to figure out how far we're gonna have to take stuff apart here for this initial cleaning. What I've come up with is I'm pretty sure we're going to have to pull the meters off. Now, Brock has already taken the plates off and let the tension off of our brush belts. So, I mean, these need rinsed out, but they will get thoroughly cleaned next winter before we get stuff out for the spring, or, when we get it out to start going through stuff. But I think we're going to want to take this off and take this plastic cover off so we can clean stuff up a little bit better. Now there's a lot of electronics in there, and I'm not opposed to washing it and cleaning it up, but it's low pressure. You don't use high pressure water from a power washer. I mean, yeah, a pressure washer, you can open up a valve and lower the pressure, so it's just sprays. So that's what we do there. But we need to get all of this dirt, fertilizer buildup off of the inside of these closing wheels, all that kind of stuff. So look at this. Look at this. It's actually still raining, like a lot. I'm not going to complain. You think? I'm going to back this right through the shop here, and we should be able to unfold it once I get through. It's raining good out. It's awesome. I hear my truck windows down. That's what Brock tells me. Should probably go address that, but it's already getting rained in, so. I believe this is what they call a self-cleaning planter. You just park it out in the rain and let that do all the work, right? Right, Brock?
Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah.
Let the mud right off.
It's, you see, mud's dripping right off. I was not expecting this rain. Like, I knew there was chances of rain today, but this is actually a little bit of a heavy one, although it's a small cell. Again, we're in the right spot. This is not widespread here. So it's good. This is very good. We're going to end up with 2 inches by the time we'll get done here yesterday and today. And having a little time in between them, 12 hours, but it allows that first stuff to soak in a little bit so that it's not all just run off the surface on our hard ground. This is fantastic. We're going to let it let up here a little bit, and then Brock's going to have fun. Do some power washing. And we're going to get our planter cleaned up real good. Well, it's a rainy morning. It's a good time to catch up on some computer work. I am trying to make sure all my seed accounts are right, accurate, ready to be closed and settled for the year. A few replants that we had to put on there for a couple customers, that kind of stuff. Brock's been cleaning. Let's see how it's going. Not bad, not bad. The first hour you get 90% of the dirt off, and then you spend another 8 hours trying to get the last little bit of dirt out. Yeah, we can take that off. Looks good. Much better than it was. Dad's going to run to the store this afternoon. I told him to get us some RV antifreeze so we can winterize our pumps and everything. Make sure everything's got the water out of it. That was the nice thing about doing a replant, is we were able to put water in our tanks and flush everything so there's no fertilizer left in the system. But we can't have water left in there either. Well, I'm not done with the paperwork, but we're getting closer. I've made it through the accounts. The sun's starting to come out. And the planter's starting to look clean. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. It is lunchtime, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll tell Brock he can go eat if he wants, and then when we come back, maybe we'll start pulling meters off. Look at this, all this black residue is coming off nice, cleaning up good. He did tell me that we had a conceal gauge wheel bent. Which one? Right here? Oh yeah, had a rock get stuck, it looks like. Probably got wedged in the closing wheel there. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. That one, it's the rubber coming out. That one's fixable. This one, metal bent. So, alright, well, something to take note of. So, okay, let's go eat lunch. Had a customer that still had one of my seed boxes that they weren't quite done with when I picked up the rest, so they just dropped that off. I have 120 some boxes in there ready to get picked up. I hear there's a truck coming today. I have not seen or heard or know what time. I just got an email this morning that said, here's the paperwork for the truck that's coming today. Didn't know there was a truck coming today, but we'll keep an eye on that. Brock says he needs the planter moved, so we're gonna go move the planter. I don't know where he wants it moved to. It's not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where do you want it?
I want it folded out of the way so I can clean up the concrete so
Fold it up. Got it. You gonna put these covers back on? I mean, it's okay.
Then I can spray out that side of the covers again because they keep rolling on the ground and get dirty and get dirty, the ground's dirty.
Yeah. What about all of these? We are.
Toothbrush, so it doesn't matter.
You gonna leave those go for now?
What's that?
You gonna leave them go for now?
Yeah. This is gonna hold them open and like that.
Okay. So he wants to clean the concrete off, which is not terrible, but okay. So we got her unfolded, did a little rephasing, and we got it back here out of the way a little bit. So Brock's going to keep working on this here this afternoon a little bit. We'll probably fold it up, and then my plan tomorrow is to go over it and finish it up. A lot of this stuff it's really hard to get, but I like to get it as much as we can anyway. It's better. It's a lot better. Our power washer wand has been leaking, so I had to fix it up for Brock. We put some new ends on it. We went with the bigger ones instead of the smaller ones, and well, he's not complaining. Is it working?
Yeah.
Not leaking on him, so that's good. Do you need this moved anytime soon?
Probably.
Okay, well, I have to run to town, so you want me to do it now or after I get back?
Now then.
Okay, what do you want?
Hold up.
Just pulled forward? Folded? Not folded? Just pulled forward. Alright, we can do that. Moved and lowered. Alright, we'll let him keep working. Huh! Guess we've gone from one extreme to the other. That corn's flooded. Not ours. I wanted to come down to this field where we put that tile control structure in a couple of weeks ago. See what it looks like now that we've got some rain, and now I can hear the water. So Dad came and opened it up and pulled out one of the gates here this morning, and it's pouring over it. So I don't have a tape measure with me, but that's pretty deep. The water came up to here. 2.5, 3 feet of water. That's awesome. It had sort of stabilized before and there was no water, really. It was, the level came up and then it sort of started dropping. There's the outlet. You can see it's about halfway up the tile pouring out. We've got all kinds of water in our ditch here. There was not nearly this much water before. We could irrigate out of that if we needed to, but anyway, let's see. Now the question becomes management of this. How high do we keep that water level? Because we could put that other block in and it would raise it up more. We don't want to create wet spots out in the field or saturated soils that's killing the roots off where they can't get enough oxygen. So it's a balance. Once you get past the end rows, that corn looks really good out there. It's growing. We're doing okay. This rain's going to help tremendously. We're back. We needed bread because yesterday was strawberry jam making day here, and there's nothing better than fresh made jam for my peanut butter and jelly. So for the next month, we've replaced Pop-Tarts with peanut butter and jellies. And we needed C batteries so we don't lose our weather station data again. Well, at least Brock has been productive today because I haven't really been. Anyway, he's got what he needed to do done on the planter, so I will work on it some more tomorrow. There's not a ton more that needs done, but just a little more attention to detail power washing versus the just get the heavy dirt off power washing that Brock did a good job of. So we're gonna fold her up, pull it inside. It's 4:30, almost 5. I'm not gonna do it tonight, and I decided to bring it in tonight, so we can do this if I can remember how to get to all of my stuff. There's lots of buttons on the screen: seed star, frame control, transport, wing fold, neutral, fold. There we go. not smooth. A lot of practice. We'll lift up our 3-point. Come over here and hit wing wheel lift. We do that. Now we can pull it in. We pulled off this strainer for our exact rate system and got that cleaned out. That one was pretty clogged up. I had done this one here, the main one, earlier, and it had some stuff in it, but we cleaned that one out a lot during the year. This one I only did once or twice. And Dad got us a bunch of RV antifreeze, so we can work on that tomorrow too. All right. Well, like I said, at least Brock accomplished something today, because I sure didn't do a lot. No, I did. It was all computer work stuff. Getting my seat accounts settled up or corrected is a big accomplishment. So we got that taken care of. The idea has been floated about upgrading power washers, pressure washer. So I did a little pressure washer research. Turns out they're super expensive. But we may look into that a little bit. I don't know. See what we can find. And I had to do a little garage door maintenance. Our overhead door in the back of the shop had a roll pin fall out on one of the shaft sprockets. So we got that fixed up and adjusted our limits a little bit, and good to go. So tomorrow we're going to finish up on the planter, hopefully. And the boys are going to be with me, so we'll see what else we can find to do with them. And then we start digging equipment out for wheat harvest. We'll see. We may go do a little surveying around tomorrow, take a look at some fields, see what the rain's done, dig some roots, that kind of stuff. Should do it as an agronomy video. May happen, it may not. I don't know. But anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Questions, comments, all the good stuff. Do it. And yeah, it rained. Everybody feels better. It rained. I don't have to irrigate this week. It's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. See ya.